G'day mate, Colby here. Welcome to the prime icon Frank Lampard review that you need to see. We know that Franky Lampard scores from distance, he scores for fun, but does he fit the meta? Is he going to make your squad a better team at this point in the game cycle? Team of the season so far, as FIFA are calling it, is just around the corner. Is it time to invest in him, or should you wait and hold off and use those tokens for something else? So we know he costs 10 tokens altogether. You can get Hullet, Prime over Mars, or even better players, or do the icon pack for 9 tokens. If you go and get him, I would thoroughly recommend getting the basic chem style. It boosts his sprinting, he needs that. It boosts his attacking positioning, he also needs that. Boosts shot power, again, quite helpful when you're trying to score those screamers. And also I like that it boosts his curve and a little bit of his agility. Defensive awareness, we know that's going to give him the best positioning possible, alongside attacking positioning to really put him in the right spots in the field. He's going for 670k, he was 750 just the other day. The market is plummeting at the moment due to team of the season. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, he's right-footed. And when you slot him into your team, obviously he's going to get like 10 chemistry or 9 chemistry straight away, 10 chemistry with the right manager. And he's also going to get you really good chemistry to Ryan Kent if you have Ryan Kent in your team. And we all know how deadly Kent can be in the weekend league. So let's go jump into some games now and see how he stacks up in divisions. To talk about from the games being played. All of these games are on 4 50 ping. I'm currently in Division 4. I'm playing quality opponents. This is all in rivals. And that's something you can compare to if you're someone who plays FUT champs or whatever you like to play squad battles. Today I've thrown in a mixed bag. You will see Lampard's dribbling, his passing, tackling, attacking, defensive positionings. I want you to get a really good feel so that you don't have to go and do all the hard yards and play the games. You can just make your judgment call today and see what you want to do, because that's what I love to see on YouTube videos. Firstly here, free kicks. He has a ripping free kick. I haven't learned how to do the different stuff with the right stick. Basically, I put the ball in the very top corner, I put a little bit of power on it, and right before he strikes the ball, I press shoot again. And I've scored over 10, probably 20 free kicks this year with players like Roberto Carlos, Lampard, people with good free kicks. So he can score just like that. So if you haven't learned how to do free kicks, Lampard's going to score you goals. You can see he jumped the wall then. He also moved the keeper to the left before the free kick was taken, as in like closer to where I scored. So the keeper's right, our left, and we put that one away with ease. So not bad. I really like how he won the ball back in the attacking positioning there. His 70 defensive positioning or so is going to get in spots where he wins it back. You see he did miss a pretty clear cut finesse shot outside the box. Again, winning the ball back in the final third. Very helpful. If you're someone who plays like a 4-4-2, he's going to be able to win the ball in the guts there. If you're looking to play more of a 4-2-3-1, take note, man of the match performance, but take note that he has a high attacking, medium defensive work rate, so he is going to bomb on and maybe get lost. I wanted to throw this clip in here, just if you're someone, like and subscribe, hit that bell if you don't want to miss any videos. If you're someone who does this, who drops back through divisions, take a look at yourself, eh? What are you doing, mate? At least he scored the goal and gave us the win, but still, now our skill rating goes up, we play even harder people with Messi and all sorts of icons because they're not playing the right way. So Frank Lampard does a really good driven pass, which helps you find space. That was a real heavy touch for him then, but I did like his driven pass to get the ball in sharply. I was doing driven passes like that just the other day using Pogba, and they were going all sorts of places. So he does have a really nice pass, good vision, a good curvature to the pass. He finds the players frequently. You'll see here, working spaces. His shooting, once I put that sniper cam style on him, I thought this shooting started to go quite poorly, but he does have a cracking finish on him. If you hit it right with the right amount of power, you probably need to put about 3 bars on it to really get it to zing into the top corner. Anything short of that won't quite be there, but yeah, he can definitely hit them. He scored basically a goal a game for me in the time frame that I used him. So that, yeah, if you're looking for a goal scorer, he could be your man. However, when I compare him to say like Timo Werner, who I've got up front in this game, I think Werner's shot is equally as good. So if you've already got players like that, then yeah, maybe not. So you can see I did pop the sniper on him, and that still kept +6 to the finishing, +5 to attacking positioning, but it took away a little bit of his shot power. It took away his curve. and it really just instead boosted up like agility, balance, and turning, and all that kind of stuff. And of course, it took away some defensive awareness and standing tackle as well. So we sacrificed his whole round gameplay to try and really fit the meta, and I feel like I shouldn't have done it. I should have kept him on basic and kept those things like defensive positioning. So you can see he's dribbling a little bit sharper there with that cam boost, but still nothing too different really. Really good at finding the passes, constantly working his way through. That was a right foot finesse, didn't really, you know, hit too hard of a corner. Again, a nice driven shot, plenty of power on that. I thought it would go in, it didn't. You'd think with 99 shooting, I think I've got it up to with the chem style there, that it might go in. Maybe if I didn't put the sniper on and kept the power boost, he would have scored. But we were working this guy way too hard. He rage quit straight after that. Man was not loving it. So Lampard definitely putting the fear factor in and still pulling some strings in there. Again, you just see tough opponents the whole time once you hit like Division 4 and even 5 these days. People have got stacked teams. He missed the pen. I don't usually take pens that way. I do them a little bit different in chance and stuff, but I wanted to see if I put it in the corner right up the top whether he'd sink it. It was a nice save by Van der Sar. And we hit the post there. Missed opportunity. So he isn't super clinical. I'd give his shooting like an 8 out of 10. He did score some worldies for me, but I feel like he should score more than what he did. And you know, some of my opponents, like I played a guy in one of these games who had Ryan Kent, scored 2 goals. And I thought to myself, I wonder if Lampard would have scored those same opportunities, particularly on his left foot. Lampard's left foot is not great. He missed several chances on his left foot. Fantastic passing range. He can hit passes all around the place. He's zipping them, and FIFA absolutely jokes, man. Wow. But yeah, his passing, I can't fault his passing. You'll see a little montage here where he just constantly is getting the player away. Again, another right foot finesse from deep, and not sinking it, man. Slipping the passes, constantly finding the passes, finding the space, and you'd think he'd bury that opportunity there again. So keep that basic chem style on him, please. Keep that shot power boosted, keep that curve boosted. But in the end, he does find the back of the net and keeps up his goal scoring streak. This guy was probably the hardest opponent that I played. Really made me work for it. And Lampard, I think, had about 7 shots in this game. He did end up getting on the score sheet a couple of times, but the keeper was making save after save on old Franky Lamps. And you can see we're 2-0 down in the 50th. We actually do make a pretty sweet comeback in this game. But he's finding the passes, he's working the spaces. You can see he gets the ball through there, and this guy coughs up possession real silly. And Lampard does finally put a finessed shot from outside the box away. But I think that was a bit of game mechanics there, to be fair. It doesn't matter who hit that, that probably would have gone in with a Kante. They do that if you have your keeper out and choke out like that. That'll just go in with pretty much anyone. But he gets himself in a good spot for the near post finish there. I think Timo Werner would have put that in and not hit the post. Lampard on his weak foot hasn't been fantastic, overly fantastic. So coming down to the crunch of it at the end here, is Lampard worth it? Is he worth 10 tokens? I'm going to sit pretty firm here and say no. And I don't think he is. I think that he was really fun to play with. I thoroughly enjoyed reviewing him. I wanted to play with him more. He's that fun factor. If you're a Chelsea fan, yes, he is worth it. If you're like a really diehard England fan, I think he is. But when it comes to being like, I want to win games of foot champs, then I would say go for someone else. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in for the Wheel of FUT20. Check out the videos on the channel if you're new around here. I hope you guys are having a great and safe day, and until next time, take care. See you soon.